We have to figure out how to understand, talk to, and listen to the half of the country that rose up tonight and said, we've had enough. It turns out there's more to being president than simply not being Donald Trump in the eyes of the American people. They've been told Trump is a modern-day Hitler, or at least he's a fascist. And now Kamala Harris, I suspect, is going to have to wake up in the morning and concede to that person. Half the country was conditioned to believe that the person who just won the national popular vote is going to be a dictator, eliminate the Constitution, and create a bloodbath, and so on.
What's up, YouTube? I am back. It's your favorite host, Ashley, and we're doing another reaction. And honestly, the Democratic Party is falling apart. They are literally imploding. It's just amazing to watch. And it's actually more amazing to see some of them actually step up and take some accountability, like Scott Jennings here, which we're going to react to that video just now. I think he said some really, really powerful things. And hopefully it's a call to all Democrats that, hey, it's time to get your shit together, okay? So let's jump right into it. The video starts now.
This is a mandate. Has won the national popular vote for the first time since, for a Republican, for the first time since 2004. This is a big deal. This isn't backing into the office. This is a mandate to do what you said you were going to do. Get the economy working again for regular working class Americans, fix immigration, try to get crime under control, try to reduce the chaos in the world. This is a mandate from the American people to do that. I think I'm interpreting the results tonight as the revenge of just the regular old working class American, the anonymous American who has been crushed, insulted, condescended to. They're not garbage. They're not Nazis. They're just regular people who get up and go to work every day and are trying to make a better life for their kids, and they feel like they have been told to just shut up when they have complained about the things that are hurting them in their own lives. I also feel like this election, as we sit here and pour over this tonight, is something of an indictment of the political information complex. I mean, we've been sitting around here for the last couple of weeks, and the story that was portrayed was not true. I mean, we were told Puerto Rico was going to change the election. Liz Cheney, Nikki Haley voters, women lying to their husbands. Before that, it was Tim Walz and the camo hats. Night after night after night, we were told all these things and gimmicks were going to somehow push Harris over the line, and we were just ignoring the fundamentals.
Facts. He said it perfectly, and it's honestly time for people to start waking up. The Americans, like, this wasn't just a win. It was a victory, like a historic victory. He said popular vote since 2004. Like, my gosh. Americans are tired. They're sick and they're tired. Yes. And you have that soy boy who's a black man. He's an embarrassment, honestly, misleading people all the time with his lies and his corruption and his paid for talking points, I'm sure. And, you know, this is a common sense response to what is happening. Anybody with two eyes can see the jig is up, guys. It's up. We're not buying it anymore. The media, the lies, the smearing, the law, the corruption, the rhetoric, it's just not effective anymore.
Inflation, people feeling like that they were barely able to tread water at best, that was the fundamentals of the election. And so I think that both parties should always look at the results of an election and figure out what went right and what went wrong. But I think for all of us who cover elections and talk about elections and do this on a day-to-day basis, we have to figure out how to understand, talk to, and listen to the half of the country that rose up tonight and said, we've had enough. I think for Van and for you and for Axe, I mean, I've been on the losing side of tough nights here and in my professional life. It's not easy to lose a race like this. One of my most crushing nights was 2012. I know it was one of your best, and one of your best because we were there in the same state together. And so I understand, and I do think that the new president has a responsibility to make the whole country feel like they can be part of a more optimistic future. I do think the way this campaign was run,
he is intending to do that, but it's up to you guys to get back to common sense. No more of this gender stuff. No more of these, you can be whatever you want. No more trying to medicate the children. No more trying to control speech. No more trying to cancel. No more border openings. No more free services for immigrants. No more funding for global wars. No more invading countries and sticking America sticking their nose in everything that it just doesn't belong in. No more. America has said they're done. Done.
Was basically on, the Democrats thought there were enough people who hated Trump or were willing to fear him to win the race. And it turns out there's more to being president than simply not being Donald Trump in the eyes of the American people. I'm a little worried about how Democrats are going to react. They've been told Trump is a modern day Hitler, or at least he's a fascist. And now Kamala Harris, I suspect, is going to have to wake up in the morning and concede to that person. And then she's going to have to go to the Senate and certify the election.
Which will still do. She'll do that.
But the question is, if you guys claim he's Hitler, how could you just concede? If you truly believe he's all the things that you've been trying to convince America he is, how do you just pass over the White House to someone like that? With no argument, with no pushback. Did you guys even believe it? Or were you just saying it? Think about that. How crazy is that? Where's the storming? Where's the protests?
And I'm a little concerned about an election in which half the country was conditioned to believe that the person who just won the national popular vote is going to be a dictator, eliminate the Constitution, and create a bloodbath, and so on and so forth. So we have to reckon with that in the aftermath of that argument.
Facts.
This is a mandate.
Facts, 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 facts. Everything he said is facts, and I hope they take a very good, strong look into their party and into themselves and ask themselves, have we been being honest with Americans? Have we been empowering them with truth and with good policy that will help to convince them that their lives are better under our rule? They have not, and they probably will not. He's a rare person, I think, in this party. Very few are actually being honest. I've covered some, Stephen Avery, that girl from The View, this guy, a couple others, even Charlemagne even had some decent things to say. But we shall see, y'all. We shall see. But anyways, that's enough of that. Thank you guys for joining me as usual. We're just going to keep getting into these. Like this video, comment, subscribe, help your girl out. I'm growing and I'm trying to make myself more available to you to bring honest takes from a conservative lens straight to your home or your cell phone or wherever you are, okay? So support a girl. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, see you on the next one.